I think everybody should wrestle, and I think everybody should have some sort of fight in their life. One, some sort of fight. It could be in a gym, a sparring match. I'm talking a fight. It could be sparring. I think every human being, if they do themselves justice, has some sort of interaction against another human being where it's a bit of a fight. You have to. I think once you do that, you can do anything because then you're not afraid. You cannot be afraid, man. That's like my biggest thing to my kids is like, you cannot be afraid because people smell that shit on you. If you're afraid, people smell that shit on you and they treat you a certain way. You cannot be afraid. I think you should have some sort of competition in your life that pits you against another individual. I think we all need it. If we are all forced to wrestle or do jujitsu or do boxing, at least early in our lives, you develop that foundation for strength. You develop that foundation for standing up for yourself. You develop the foundation for not just accepting things that shouldn't happen. It really is. I think everybody should have it, man. I think it's so good for you to have that experience where you stare across from another human being and you know that it will be on you with no weapons to go out and win. Whether it's pinning them, whether it's submitting them, whether in a boxing, it's like outpointing them in a boxing fight. I think that we should all have some sort of competition with another human being.
I think it was real good for me.
Yeah.
I think it's real good for a lot of people. I don't want to say that everybody should do it, but
think about it.
Most
Dojo.
people should.
Where would it hurt? Where would it hurt? Tell me what it would hurt for someone to do a jiu-jitsu match or a wrestling match.
You
or
could
a
get
boxing.
injured.
I'm talking you do it young though.
Yeah.
If you wait until you're like my age, or you, and then maybe we get hurt. But young, if we all like, if you're in elementary school, it's like, okay, for a month you got to do wrestling. I think that was one of the things in school. Most schools don't even have wrestling anymore.
Is that true?
A lot of kids they're moving. Like a lot of teams, they don't have teams. Let's have jiu-jitsu in schools. Let's have these things in school.
I think, I've said this many times, I think that would stop bullying. Let me say it wouldn't stop bullying. I think it would significantly reduce episodes of bullying.
And I think if we did jiu-jitsu and those sports in school, even for young girls, they're safer.
Yes.
Right?
For sure.
They understand how to defend themselves. I think it's so important.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes. Everyone should know something about
Everybody should know something about combat. Because you're not always going to have the ability to get to something to help you.
Exactly.
You got to be able to do it with your hands and with your feet and everything else.
And it's just a better thing to have and not need than to need and not have.
Yes. Could you imagine,
You know?
could you imagine not having... So, I walk around the world unafraid. How comforting is that? To be able to know that no security, no anything. If push came to shove, you could at least defend yourself enough to be safe. And your family. You could take care of them enough to be safe because of the skills that you've attained over the course of your life. That's comforting.
Yeah.
To be able to walk around the world like that.
You watch those Instagram videos, the same ones I watch, of dudes who have no idea what the fuck they're doing, and they get in these crazy brawls.
Dude, it's crazy.
They have no skill at all.
They
and
hurt
they're just
themselves.
swinging wild at each other, and you're like, my God, if someone knew how to fight, you would be so fucked right now.
Yeah, you're done.
And every now and then you find one where someone does know how to fight.
And they get hurt
There was these
bad.
two dudes tangling outside of a bar on a security camera, and this one dude just got up and kept fucking with this guy, and this guy just starts dink, dink, dink. He grabs him, uppercuts him, drops him.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, he beat the fuck out of this dude, and he knew what he was doing.
The
clearly.
average guy can't
No.
fight.
No, the
Like,
average
the
guy can't
average
fight, but
guy
they think
can't fight.
They can when
They
they're
really
drunk, which is crazy.
I saw one dude unleash a head kick on a dude outside of a bar one time. That was
Did it
bad.
land?
Landed. Put his ass clean out backwards.
Oh my God.
I swear it was crazy.
Was it a good kick?
It was a beautiful kick.
Really? So he was good.
The guy was good. The guy was like,
That's so-
stop, I don't want to fight. It calmed down. It's all good, man. It's not a problem to do that. He's like, come on, man, stop. Dude kind of swung at him. Dude takes a step. He kind of goes, bang, head kick. Dude went forward. I was like, ooh, he went forward. It's over. He's really out. When they go forward, they're really out.
So many guys die like that.
He went forward.
So many guys die.
They hurt themselves. They get hurt. Yeah.
Banging their head off the concrete.
He went forward. Everybody started panicking around him too. Like, oh my God. That's why you can't mess with people, man.
Should never mess with people.